The U.S. China tariff war is escalating, superpowers are colliding. But what does this have to do with Papua New Guinea? A lot more than you think. While the world watches Beijing and Washington play chess, PNG is becoming the silent casualty. And under the current regime of James Marape, the future looks bleak. Papua New Guinea is not in the trade war, but we are deeply entangled in its consequences. With China being our largest infrastructure investor and the US strengthening regional influence, PNG is caught in the economic crossfire. Now add to that a government plagued by corruption, inflation, and poor fiscal management. What do you get? A national crisis in slow motion. Let's break it down. The trade war has global consequences. 1. Export markets shrinking, PNG. Exports like LNG, palm oil, and seafood are reliant on stable global trade networks. China buys most of our resources. If China faces tariff pressure from the US, they reduce imports and PNG loses money. 2. Import prices soaring. As China and the US slap tariffs on each other, goods like fuel, rice, and machinery become expensive. That cost trickles down to our market. Poor families will feel it first. 3. Devaluation of the Kina. Foreign investors panic. The Kina weakens. We're already seeing it. Forex shortages, rising costs, no economic buffer. And who's steering the ship in the middle of this storm? Prime Minister James Marape, a leader who just survived another vote of no confidence. But what has his government actually achieved? Billions in budget deficits, rising debt to China, major projects delayed or abandoned, corruption cases buried under political cover-ups. Marape promised to make PNG the richest black nation. But under his regime, the average Papua New Guinean is getting poorer, hungrier, and angrier. If things stay the same, here's what PNG will face by 2026. 1. Hyperinflation. Everyday items like rice, fuel, and medicine will become unaffordable. 2. Political instability. Youth unemployment, food shortages, and protests will rise. 3. China tightens its grip. With debt traps tightening, PNG may give up sovereignty over key ports, roads, or resources. 4. Brain drain. Skilled workers will migrate overseas, weakening institutions at home. 5. Collapse of local SMEs. Small businesses will shut down due to lack of foreign currency and skyrocketing costs. It won't be a single catastrophe. It'll be death by 1,000 cuts, hopeful but firm. This video isn't just doom and gloom, it's a wake-up call. PNG still has time to shift course, demand accountability from our leaders, support independent journalism and anti-corruption watchdogs, push for trade diversification, not dependence on China or the US, encourage youth to speak, vote, and innovate. The US and China are fighting for economic dominance, but PNG, we're fighting for survival. If the people don't act, the next chapter of our history will be written not by us, but for us. Like, share, subscribe, and comment your thoughts for more stories like this. If you care about PNG's future, don't let this story go untold.